You really don't need a dumb phone in order to stop doom scrolling. There is a huge trend right now that I've been seeing online of people buying dumb phones, but I believe that you need just your old phone or the phone you have right now and just strip it down to its basics, to its core. So in this video I want to show you my phone setup that has helped me a lot from doom scrolling, and it has helped me drastically decrease my screen time. Today it's only 15 minutes. So essentially it is a device, a tool that I use sometimes during the day. My phone is the iPhone 8. It is old, costs barely $100, probably even less, and most of the modern dumb phones cost hundreds of dollars. For example, my previous phone was an iPhone 11, and not only did I not upgrade for 6 years, I even downgraded. And this phone has lots of negatives, like I said. It has very poor battery, which is actually a good thing because you have to think about when to use this device, especially if you're not at home. It cannot handle a lot of things, it cannot download a lot of apps because it has outdated software. You cannot see very well outside because of the brightness and because of the screen protector I have. It's nice to have a device that, it's not great. We have been used to things that have been perfect and really comfortable for us, and this is really the opposite. And even when you are on a phone call, you cannot really hear them properly, and sometimes you just have to put the other person on speaker and then be like this or just hold it upside down in order to be able to hear what they're saying. It's weirdly nostalgic, and these are all nice inconveniences that remind me of the analog era. So as you can see here in my home screen, I have the minimal launcher and I have a one widget only, which is a habit tracker. I used Claude to make this. After a lot of trial and error, I have this, and I will leave the script in the description. You just download the scriptable app, and it is an idea I got from another YouTube video that I saw. I'm gonna just show it here. For my lock screen, I didn't tell you, I have just the calories I've burned on top. I have a counter I made with scriptable again. It is basically a reminder to hit my goals, and I have weather and ChatGPT here. But yeah, basically here I have only 6 apps and I use 5 of them. The launcher I use is called Blank. I also have a home button, as you can see on my screen here. So Obsidian is my digital note-taking app. I want to store there all my notes from books, from everything I have here. As you can see, I track my calories and my weight. I will create a better system for this because this is just getting messy right now. Then I have ChatGPT, which is essentially a calories app. It's gonna sound weird, I know, but I use ChatGPT mainly for tracking my calories because it's the most accurate way I have, and I do not really like having a ton of apps, an app for my gym, an app for my calories, an app for my notes, an app for this and that. I want to have everything in one place. And then the calculator that I have as my 4th app, I use that for my calculations for the calories and the protein, and I just then note it down on Obsidian. I don't want any separate apps, I don't want anything fancy, I want something very simple that just works, Also, I don't have notifications on almost any app except for Instagram, I think, which is my messaging app. I don't use Instagram to scroll at all, only to message, and the only times that my screen time is higher than usual is because I've been messaging more. Then we have Safari. I don't really use it. I use it sometimes when I want to search something. And Money Manager, I haven't used this at all yet, but it's gonna be the way I track my money and my spending and where it goes. After that, I have lots of blank spaces, and this again an idea from the YouTube video I told you. So you just go to the last page, you click plus, and there's this app, MD widgets, it's called. Add the blank space, and when you add this widget, it's gonna be like this. You're gonna figure it out in there. So this basically stops you from going without a reason on your app library. But yeah, here I don't have lots of apps. As you can see, social, I don't have almost anything. Messenger is just for my aunt. I don't have almost anything that is really interesting. And on the bottom I have 2 apps for my phone calls and for TransferWise or Wise, it's online banking like Revolut. And on the widget page I have only these. These are for my steps because I walk daily and because of the calories. And then again I have a custom weather app which I made with Scriptable and Claude. And then I have Google Maps because I might need it. I have my screen time and my Gmail. So yeah, it's very minimal. I really don't believe that you need anything more than this. If you want to really buy a different phone, a dumb phone, and get rid of your own phone, just buy an old iPhone or an old phone in general. Because with a flip phone, there are a lot of limitations in the real world. I don't believe it is really practical because we live in a digital age, and that's a different philosophy. My philosophy is basically use a phone for the basic tasks and just don't scroll on social media. I understand the idea and the philosophy philosophy behind having a completely dumb phone and having something that doesn't really work and living offline more, but I believe you can just have this one and just go outside without using this. So I mostly believe that it's about the brain and training your brain not to open your phone every time you're bored just because it's in your pocket. And this setup I created because I wanted to detach more from my phone, and if I were to replace this phone, I would replace it with a bit of a newer iPhone, maybe the iPhone 13 mini for example, or with a newer iPhone if I wanted to upgrade for other reasons like content creation. But I don't believe that the money is really worth it if I'm gonna use it for barely an hour a day, and my goal is to lower that even more. It depends on what you want really. Bottom line is, I believe this is a great tool if you can use it without being distracted, but it can also lead to very destructive behaviors. And of course I want to know about your experiences, because all of us operate in different ways, so you will probably have a different and interesting approach to this problem. I usually reply to all my comments. So I hope you got some ideas out of this. I hope it helped you or inspired you. So thank you for watching, and I hopefully will see you next time. Bye bye.